Interesting visit to Eagle Ridge Resort and Spa in Galena, Illinois. There's a lot of interesting facts that you need to know before you visit this awesome resort and spa in Illinois. Either rent from private owners and stay here, or you can rent from Eagle Ridge, then stay at the Eagle Ridge Lodge or the Eagle Ridge owned facilities. Now, if you, for example, if you own from, and this is very important, if you own from the private owners, you cannot have access to the pool at the lodge I'm about ready to show you. And there's a place called the Owners Club, and that is where you would do your swimming and do your activities that you want to do. This is the Eagle Ridge Lodge, where you can rent rooms, and this is a wonderful lodge. We're inside of it now. This is the pool that if you rent from the Owners Club, not affiliated with Eagle Ridge, you cannot use that pool. It's not, you have to go to the Owners Club building to use the pool. We didn't know that when we rented it, and you know, we were told, oh, you don't have access to that pool. Beautiful facility, very wonderful trails. A lot of them are paved, so that's nice. And they do have some unpaved trails too here. So the interesting thing about this place that I did not realize until I got here was the lake. There is a huge lake here. Now, you cannot see this lake from any of the roads around Eagle Ridge. The only way to see the lake is you have to come to the lodge, and you have to walk behind the lodge to see the lake. There's a big deck there that you can have a beautiful view of the lake, and there's a walking trail right near the lodge that you can see the lake too. But if you're just driving around on the roads, you're not going to see the lake, and you won't even know it's here. I mean, there is just no, I mean, it's kind of hidden in a way, and maybe they did that on purpose. There's the beautiful Lake Gelena in Galena, Illinois. This is a hidden lake. Like I just said, if you just drive around the roads surrounding this lake, you will never know that this huge lake is even here. It's surrounded by heavy, dense forest, and it's owned by private owners that have private land around the lake. So as you can see, there's a couple houses that cost a lot of money, I'm sure, but this is a very, look at that beautiful bluff that's right in your view off of this beautiful viewing deck. It's a huge lake. It's gorgeous. It's really nice. And it's got a beautiful gazebo there. Now, this is a place that you can rent for parties and weddings. This would be an amazing place for a wedding. I mean, look at this huge deck. It's massive. The trails here are very steep. A lot of hills, so if you're not good at walking on hills, I don't recommend some of these trails. They do have some prairie trails that I showed you yesterday. I showed you in another video a prairie trail. It's flat. It's more, and they do have some flatter trails. The trail that we're gonna go on, is a little bit hilly because it's right along the lake. Well, it's really quite cool though. Very dense woods in these trails. They have a name of this trail, but I'm not sure what it is. They have a nice trail map to show you different trails that you can go on, and they're all looped. So if you know, some are like a quarter mile. You know, there's different variations, just like any trail anywhere in the country. I'm not sure how long this one is, but it's really nice. Really, really nice. Like I said, I'm walking downhill right now, so it's kind of easy here with me. She came with us on this trip. She had fun. He's sniffing her. She is definitely a sniffer dog. She likes to sniff. She could be one of those hunter dogs. Really. We're at a fork in the road. You can either go that way, or you can go this way. This way, and we're gonna go look at it. This way takes you to an overlook of the lake, which, let's go look at it. Really beautiful scenery. This is a little lower to the lake. Up at the the big deck is a little higher than this one, so we've got a little more of a lower view of the lake this way. It's nice. Oh, you can probably, looks like you can maybe go back up that way, but here's a little overlook, a little lower, a little more even to the deck. Oh, it says up there trail closed, so that used to be a trail, but they closed it. But as you can see, the gazebo up there and the tent, a little bit of the tent. You can rent paddle boats, and I believe you can rent paddle boats, and you can rent pontoon boats, and you can boat on the lake with their pontoon boats. Little wooden bridge here. This doesn't go over anything. Looks like it could be a little brook during the wet season. It goes down to the lake, but it just kind of goes deeper into the forest. You have golf. You have a beautiful golf course. If you golf, which I don't golf. I used to golf back in the day when I was a lot younger. Not you know, a lot. But I did, you know. I worked for a company called Spring Grain Lawn Care, and they'd have a golf outing every year. They'd have a golf outing. And one year I went on the golf outing, and I got a hole in one. Yeah, I got a hole in one. It was like a par 2. It was a real short hole. It was a par 2. I forget the distance, but I got a par 2, and I hit it and got it in the hole in one shot. That was a once in a million shot. You know, you have those sometimes, a once in a million shot where you'll never get that again. So that was fun. So I could say, hey, I got a hole in one. 6 a.m. So I'm the only one on the trail at the moment. All right. Wow. Maisie, come on, Maisie. You want to be careful there. That's a kind of a steep drop. I mean, it goes right into the water. So if you attempt, you know, if I was 20 years old or a teenager, I would go, oh, I'm going to climb down there. Not at 56. That's a beautiful little bluff there. Goes down to the water. Another bench. Maisie's kind of pulling me. Ooh, that's a beautiful scene. Look at that. Now we're going downhill again. Hey, Maisie. Let's head back. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the room. Thank you for watching this segment. Hope you enjoyed Wrigley Field. That was kind of interesting. I've always known about Wrigley Field, that little Wrigley Field. I've always wanted to tape it and film it and document it, because I don't think a lot of people know about that miniature Wrigley Field. I don't think a lot of people know about that place. Like I said in the video, it's just some vision a guy had, and he built it. And they came. Like there was nobody there when we went there. So hey, we'll see you on the next video of some trail somewhere. All right, we'll see you.